Good morning.
Good morning.
Last 2 days we have a retreat, so many of new friends who come to the retreat and have little bit determination and promise to himself involved into changing of his own life. So our retreat is focusing in two steps. Move forward as life itself, that kind of awakening, in order he know how to step forward. In Buddhism, our life is moved to one direction. That goal is called liberation. So awakening yourself out and move forward to the liberation is the only goals as what you want to learn from Buddhism. But we know that on these goals, our journey is so very deep and profound, very far away. Some people, they are not reaching to the goal, they are already in the junction and out street, come to the side street. They already lost themselves in this time and space because of the mind and body not mindful. And he caught into trouble. So life is not easy. We always make problem to ourselves more than to others. With one kind of personality, not make trouble to others, we call that this kind of personality that have that qualities of generosity. Make sense? Yeah, generosity is someone that not make trouble to himself and benefit to others. He will be the qualities of leader. If you have faith, maybe the life after life will carry on because of I am not give up. I have a lot of attachment. No problem, but be generous all the time. You save a lot of goodness, wholesome condition to your life quality. So facing to life after life, in future, no problem. You are in good support. So you see that something that born with is not because of education, because of father, mother, this and that, but some habitual pattern is born with. Everyone can check it. Otherwise, you have the same gene, why your brother, sister, this and that, so different. It's mental, so different. When he judges something, why so different? Because of something is carried on, like the self carry on gene. Mental also carry on gene. So mental quality that have what we call the joyful ground in the individual practice, what we call Bodhisattva. The first ground is called joyful ground. What Tan Su said, joyful ground is that he want to fulfill more and more generosity as a parami. So he focusing in this parami training in order to have more, that heart and mind we call vow, Greek vow. It's not Greek desire. What we are, not awakened people, we always have Greek desire. I need more from people. Here is different. Joyful means I open my hand, I give more to people. What can we give? You have a lot of potential. Like you, someone that don't have anything to give, I appreciate because you give your time and energy to this assembly to learn something. This is a gift. I have a lot of supporters and students that give me a lot of money, but they don't give time and energy to learn. I feel sad. I feel not being supported as the one who really work for the truth. He not been benefit from me, from the thing that he support. So from here, generosity, they were divided in different value because of give something that sometimes not cover to purify your defilement. Is it that way? You see, I make an example. You are in family life. Sometimes you give a lot of help to grow your children. You want them to be this pattern, that pattern, because of what you give, the support. Why not come to the goal? Why not come to the goal? Sometimes you give too much, we call that you spoil your children. You know, you don't let him take up and walk by himself to build the strength. You give too much, so you spoil him. This is a very real and everyone we experience, isn't it? So keep need to add in another step. Means you see we have two legs, not one step. Always in two steps. One step firm, another leg move ahead. Get ready for the second step. So the second step in the ground in Buddhism we call that stainless. Stainless? Yeah, stainless ground. Means this ground that you need to focusing in discipline. Discipline practice. So discipline is very important. Only discipline can purify your word, body, conduct in this part. In order you can purify your mental, you have fixed will. No matter what, a lot of crying and a lot of funny trick, to ask for chocolate. I only give one chocolate a time. How you going to have challenging me? I don't corrupt my will to understand because I am father, mother. I'm not a child. A child have a lot of trick, to fight with balance, I'm single, sorry. I'm a monk. Not much I know how the children, have that kind of smart, fight with balance. Because this is the life pattern. If the quality is good, they don't do that. If the quality is very bad, he'll have a lot of trick. More than what we know. If you soften yourself because of the attachment, your love is not pure and disciplined, then problem is created. In many days or monk life, or we still in the food, beside the food, we do the chanting. let us chant the reflection on the current use of food, so and so, so and so, so and so, to support the Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means to support the purification of life, come to liberation. We always talk like that before eat. And when we go to the Christian friend's house, they say, let us pray before we eat. Why we want to do this discipline? In order you can, alert before the greedy too much beside the food. Isn't it? So discipline is something that we need to learn in order, that kind of patience, that kind of ability can overcome the difficulty. Condition for us to facing is mostly difficulty. What we call difficulty is not because of this hardship work, it's not because of this temptation. You don't have the mind power, you don't have the mindfulness training enough to overcome that kind of, to come to the danger line. So, gratification, danger, and escape should be lined up by the basic of discipline. So in Buddhism, when we talk about discipline, we have, someone want to become a Buddhist, we always recommend them, you need to accept 5 precepts. Because 5 precepts is good for you, your family, your personality, and society. No matter wherever you go, and people have 5 precepts, he is the one that can be trusted. So from 5 precepts on, if you need to move forward, get quick, processing of your spiritual journey into liberation, more freedom for yourself, then 8 precepts, 10 precepts, novice study, monk study, or Bodhisattva practice. All this is from our learning. So let me come back a little bit. Start these 2 ground. The first thing in the commentary they mention about generosity have 7 identity of this personality. So this 7 identity, the first one is not retreat. He won't go backward. Once you build up generosity, means anything you see, your mind will be, what can I give? What can I help? So learn about other, not himself. You see, so generous person is very, what you call that, magnetic. Magnetic. Yeah. So who want to become more handsome and beauty? I think everyone want to become that. You see, I am very handsome in the monastic field. Very handsome. And people like me. I'm homeless, but I have many houses. I can stay big house. Everyday party food.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You're not thinking about yourself because of this difficult thing. You have ability to help. You learn how to help, how to make it succeed. That will make the life come to more supported by others. So this first potential. The second one, generous people. never argue, never come to a debate. Generally, you will see what can I do, then you have more angle, position to seeing things. You're not stubborn in one viewpoint. Generous people is a very open-minded. Otherwise, you will never narrow yourself. I only generosity to my dog. I have that kind of knowing. You know, some people, when they pass away, they give all his will, his, what we call that? Trust to a cat. You see? That is called narrow, too narrow. So I'm not going to argue this and that, but the third one saying is very good. Generous people always soft and calm. Can you imagine? If you can imagine, you go and check. I'm not talking about the theories in the book. I'm talking about the personality quality. You go and check. And when generous people, you need him to tell you story, very elegant and talkative. Good in expressing themselves, because that is the good ways of from experience. As long as you go to that, you have faith, you learn the faith. In Buddhism, in other religions, all the religions still can carry on in this world. Stand on here. As long as people learn how to generous, in Buddhism we said that the highest generous is have compassion and loving kindness to all living beings. This is the highest generosity. So we open ourselves, you know, in Buddhism we cover to all living beings, not to material world, not to other, but to living beings. You see our world right now, they have a lot of difficulty. Sometimes cow disease, sometimes chicken disease, sometimes you have pig disease, this and that. Why? Because we treat them bad. One day in America, we eat more than 3 billion chicken. And a lot of great, this kind of animal, they cease not in the world anymore, because humans have the ability and power, you know, to control everything. If he not open up to support everything, things will go bad. Before, Japanese people, they kill that kind of, what do you call that? Yeah. Nobody brain. But because of the research, they are almost come to danger. They are almost gone and disappear in the world. So everyone blame them right now. And our ambassador stay in Japan. They criticize too, because of humans have something to do to protect other creatures. In order that creatures still remain there, we have more survival support. In Buddhism, we talk about interdependent coordination, means things is interdependent into each other. So human is not only, human is support by condition. if you say that you are only too big ego, generosity, you're reducing this big ego, and that is the time that you open up yourself. We know that this is not enough. We need to have discipline. Because of discipline, you build up the good characteristic of yourself. Then you can purify this generosity. I give an example. If you come to me, I will give you good food, healthy food. Because I eat good food and healthy food most of the time. You see? So, because that is my discipline, so you can get that support. I have a good friend. He loves alcohol, very generous. You know Chinese. Chinese wouldn't say AA. What AA means? You eat, you pay. I eat, I pay. Chinese not there. With Chinese friend, in the whole world, so only concern food is Chinese. So he want to show his friendship to you. You come, he will pay. So in the table after eating, you will pay. He like most that kind of food, he will give you. Like you come, I drink alcohol, I will give you alcohol. So if the alcoholic personality will give you drunk, you want to drunk to die, I die with you. If that one person who have cigarette, he like to smoke cigarette, he will give you all the time. Cigarette, cigarette, cigarette. This is also what we call generosity. You see? But without discipline, it will cause side effect. So discipline people as a good character in talking politely, and a lot of good word, not harsh word, not lying, not this and that. Talk in Buddhism. So in here we can purify the generosity. It makes sense? So the first step and second step, they have the connection there. You need this connection put it into practice. You need to vow, oh, I'm not only helping others, but I need to discipline myself. So step in the second ground, which you promise and you determine to step in the second step, second ground, is greater than the first ground. You see? So in all Buddhism practice, in order you can support more higher practice, you need to base it on discipline. First ground is like you go to the gold mine, you take a scoop of soil, put into the plate, then you, yeah, you got this, what we call that, the sand powder of gold. Yeah, you find gold.
Nugget.
Yeah, yeah. So we call that first ground, you find gold. Second ground is you dip it back and you smell it, smell the gold. What?
Smell.
Oh yeah, smell. Oh, thank you. I just find dictionary and look up that word. Smell. I think, oh, smell is the same sound. Smell.
Smell.
Yeah. So second one means you purify it into pure gold. No side effect. No that kind of but the material that don't need come back to 100% goal. See? So second ground is what we call that stainless means a very good one, pure material. So make your body and mind become pure, then right will have support. Right will have support. Not easy to go with danger people. Danger people will fear me. They can't stay me with long because of we have different character. I'm not easy to join them. See? So cause and effect in here in Buddhism, we're not talking about this and that have superpower. We talk about cause and effect. You need to, from your own mind and body, process this parami, or what you call it, perfection. So 10 ground is connected with the 10 parami. They have a lot of things I want to cover in the commentary, but I don't have much time. I'll give a little bit conclusion in these two steps in order open up to yourself. You can check in the internet. Right now, I'm very traditional people. Keep it in mind, it's not in this world anymore. I'm the last generation. The new generation, they always check internet. Internet have a lot of information. It excited me. And, my mind is very low. You memorize something, it's not much as the computer memorize. Always key in, and it won't, it remember very good unless the machine stopped. So that right now we learn information is very, very easy, and one person want to give a talk, maybe not cover that knowledge better than someone who can have, like what we call it, PowerPoint. First two steps, generosity and have discipline to yourself as the morality basic. This is called the path of accumulation. I will strongly recommend you have the faith of the life after. These two ground is like what we call the saving in bank. If we don't have saving, is it good or bad? Tell me. If you don't have saving, is it good or bad to the future? Alright, this is cause and effect. You learn it. I will say that if I don't have good connection with living being, because of the future, I need to facing the living being in order to have the connection with them. Do you think I need to have good with them or bad with them? Yeah? Logically, it's like that. Buddhism is not blind yourself, not blind faith. You need to logical think something. If this will process, what's going on, we need to facing. So these two is the basic, what we call the accumulation. Put yourself into good luck. Open up your potential in order to build up this structure very firmly so that you can build the building. This is a basic foundation. So this basic foundation will give you the potential to abandon not virtual tendency. We ourselves, we know that so not many people knowing better than you know yourself. We have a lot of non-virtual tendency, isn't it? Everyone have it. I have many. This is my bright fish, beautiful. The dark phrase. I hide in the dark here. If you're not mindful, the training is not enough. Suddenly it becomes master your mind. The evil will master your mind. Evil is not come from anywhere. It's come from your memory. That memory carried very long ago to form the habitual pattern. From the child, the baby on, you can see their tendency. You can see their tendency. So this accumulation, first one is abandon of this non-virtual tendency. The second one is cultivate and increasing the all virtual tendency in these two graphs. This is my conclusion. If I want to say the second step have more things powerful than this tendency, I can say the second step have support determination, support exhaustion or diligence, and support the concentration, and support the discernment, means workout. I learned the word discernment not long ago. That word is, I checked it, why they use this word, and checked, it's from Christianity. D-I-S-C-E-R. Yeah, discernment. Yeah, I learned that word. In Buddhism, we not use this word much, but we use the word awakening. So the second step, morality or the discipline, they support that. Determination, diligence, or the right effort, come to concentration, come to discernment. Without the second step, not much we can do. First step is nothing to do to process this. Thank you. This is my talk today. Hope you learn something and feel happy. Thank you. In the springtime, we will open to public. If you feel happy, bring your family here. From children to old man, from girl to boy, everyone alike. We accept them and we hope them to learn something and put it into practice. Thank you.